Hi guys, 33rd episode of Suit Yourself a Menswear podcast, and today very interesting subject.
Yeah, it's about how being too perfect can actually be killing your
style,
appearance. Yeah,
your
exactly.
vibe.
Yeah.
And just again, what's your name?
I think it's Jordan.
Jordan, yeah, Jordan. Michał, yeah, Michael in Polish. Again, hi guys. Yeah, so it's something, I think we already covered this slightly in few episodes, because when you want to look effortless, we had an episode like how to look good and still effortlessly. When you're trying too hard, you don't want to be try hard.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want to be that guy that everyone looks and like, oh Jesus, he's like so perfect. Everything is so ironed. Everything is like buttoned up.
Yeah,
the guy
like a
is
serial killer. Then.
Yeah, it's just you just look like you don't have a soul. You sold your soul to the devil, and you're just this Bond villain. Everything is just so. Oh, I don't know, like you look like in an armor.
Yeah, exactly. And now you look stiff, basically, and you don't look like you have depth. Depth come from, and beauty, generally speaking, come from imperfections.
Yeah.
And I would say that that's how actually you look really elegant. Is that there is a flow in the way you are wearing your garments, but you can tell that they are not made up, that they are about you. So they tell things about you.
It's something about like a sprezzatura, when you're wearing a suit, but it's so effortless, and you have some creases. I think it's also like some of those menswear dudes are commenting that, oh, you have a color gap. Oh, this shoulder is a bit wrong.
They do that a lot to your pictures, right?
Yeah.
They do that a lot to your pictures. People commenting like
because sometimes I move.
Yeah, exactly.
So sometimes I maybe gain weight, sometimes I lose weight. So sometimes maybe my trousers go just fall and they seem too long.
Yeah.
So sometimes I even gain some muscles, glutes, and my trousers were too short because the fabric was on my behind.
Yeah.
They comment, but guys, we move in our clothes.
Exactly.
We wear them. Sometimes they are maybe not so ironed well. It's even it's also something for me difficult when I'm taking pictures, even in the studio with Scolaro shirts. Because it's so hard. I didn't know that
to look perfect.
To showcase the shirt in a good way. But guys, I see some, for example, Suit Supply. They have models presenting linen suits, and those suits are wrinkle free.
And I think for me, there's nothing more boring than it. I cannot bear this type of things when I see them. For example, on social media and things like this, because you try to get inspired and so on, and it's so soulless, like it's extremely boring to see those things. I don't see any life in those things that look super neat and retouched, like
some
Photoshop.
Influencers, they're showing their outfits and they're standing like dolls.
Yeah, like statues. Yeah, we are not wax statues, and the beauty of wearing garments is because you are wearing them. That's why also we are always referring, when we talk about those stars from the 50s, 60s, we are always referring of pictures, because then you see the garments when they are moving. So you can see how it is on their body when they are actually moving. So
they are not perfect, not always. They are not new, like King Charles wearing really old suits.
Yeah, exactly. He's my gym
with
bro.
holes, like, and he can afford. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
He can afford to get a new shirt.
He's like me. He's wearing destroyed garments.
Just different garments. But the thing is that if you try too hard, you just look fake. It's not you, because it's also something like young guys, for example, their first suit, they're like finishing their high school, going to universities, and they have this, like, the prom.
Yeah.
They wear their suits for the first time and they are so stiff.
Yeah, exactly. No, but they are not comfortable, you know. And that's we always talk about comfort because it is there's this because we are trying to fight an image that says or think that wearing tailored garment means that they are stiff or they are uncomfortable.
Yeah.
No, it's the fashion that brought tight suits that were very uncomfortable. Suits are supposed to be very comfortable. It's the other way around. It's
like those suits with spandex, 40%, you know.
Yeah, but they are disgusting and they are uncomfortable because there's so much synthetic material in it that you're gonna sweat and
they
you're
don't
gonna
look good.
stink.
Yeah, we don't want to have suits so tight as lycra trousers.
Yeah, no, it's disgusting. But for example, exactly what I'm wearing today. So I'm wearing a shirt that was wrapped in paper. It was a bespoke shirt, and the customer forgot about it, and it was on a shelf for years, just wrapped in paper. And at some point, it was when I used to work at Bauer. And I was cleaning a bit the shelf and trying to find out which customers had forgotten their shirt, etc. And I found this shirt. The paper was destroyed after a few years. And when I opened it up, the sun has worked on it and has done
some color.
Exactly, those lines and it bleached it. And it was very beautiful. And for me, this imperfection that is coming from a natural cause, it was just forgotten on the shelves and bleached by the sun. It's beautiful because it tells a story. Mm-hmm. So imperfection will always tell a story.
It's like shoes. Leather shoes, like good quality leather gets patina, so it decolorize a bit, get wrinkles. If you take care of the shoes, they look better with the years.
Yeah, way better. I mean, in King's time, they used to not wear the clothes that were brand new themselves. They had some people wearing them a bit before they were wearing them, so they didn't look like they were wearing brand new stuff. It doesn't look nice.
Yeah, so they just all like wine.
Yeah, exactly.
Some garments, but if you look, it's also like when you look too perfect.
Yeah.
People don't want to approach you.
No.
You just look like someone that is out of their league.
Yeah, exactly. I remember when I was younger, I was trying to compensate a bit, I think. And at some point, I was a bit too careful on the way I was dressing my garments. And even when I was dressing laid-back stuff, I was still wearing it in a way like I was buttoning up my polos and things like this. And even if
you button your polo all the way up.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is like, serial killer.
Yeah, all Nazis stuff, And that's exactly the point. I was even if my way of behaving was still myself, I didn't change, but the way I was dressing, it was a bit too proper. And then there were some girls, especially, they were like, "Oh, you look like a proper boy." And then I was like, all right, that's the image that I'm sending. I look like, and proper is not really the attribute that you want someone to tell about you. Proper, it feels like it's diminishing, in many way. I mean, there's nothing wrong about being proper, but when it's supposed to be a quality, it's not really something that you are trying to...
Some people are like that, they have clean look. Have you seen the TV series Detective Monk?
Yeah. I know Monkey, but he has a lot of
OCD.
OCDs, exactly. So it shows more that you have mental problems than something
and you
else.
don't want to be this guy that has mental problems.
No, or fight them at least.
But
don't accept.
We are talking about it so often that you want to be laid back. You want to have this classical stuff, wearing this classic menswear stuff, suits, but still you want to be chill. You want to be a person. You don't want to be a doll. You don't want to be someone that is so, out of this world.
Yeah, exactly. And it's what we mentioned a lot of time. You said it. It's be chill. It's like chill out. It's all right. You have a cool suit. You don't need to be stiff. You don't need to be arrogant, because that's a lot of things that are coming. I would say that it shows the wrong side of people's personality sometimes.
You need to be genuine.
Yeah, exactly. Be genuine. Be good. You know,
Yeah.
Because we oftentimes be yourself. Maybe yourself is not good.
But it's also like this, that in this menswear bubble there are a lot of haters.
Yeah.
And they will nitpick that, okay, but this this sleeve should be a bit shorter, longer, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, but it makes me lost, to be honest.
Block the comments.
Yeah.
Comment section.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, first of all, I don't understand something. I mean,
people
internet
are way too nosy. Like they don't have lives.
Internet is fucking free. It's super wide. You can decide. I mean, in life, you don't decide the people you work with. You don't decide the people you are at school with. But you can decide for your friends. But in internet, you can decide for everything. So why would you go on things that you don't like? Just go away. It's not for you. When I don't like something, I feel I'm not the target. So instead of being pissed, I'm just like going
just
away.
Scroll.
Exactly.
Continue scrolling.
Sometimes I make a nice joke because I like to joke around. But that's it. I'm not going further than this.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't like it, just pass your way. And for those people that are still... and we met some at PT or in the comments, they are regularly coming. They are making a very aggressive comment, super stiff about some rules, and we're like, man, well, who cares?
Yeah, I got some comments under a few of my reels, and also comments why I'm not wearing. For example, I wore white socks with a navy suit.
Yeah,
why I didn't
that
wear?
Triggered some people.
Why I didn't wear no-show socks? I could.
Yeah, exactly.
But I didn't want to.
Yeah, I had this comment from a guy because I was wearing no sock shoes, and he was like, why are you doing this? It's for women. Like, all right, man. Yeah, if you want.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, I care so little, you know.
Yeah, we should care less. We should care less about our
But negative
opinions. Just do your stuff, find your style. It's always, this podcast is for newbies as well. So guys, just dare to be different, dare to wear what you really want. Like, there are a lot of Instagram profiles showing what to wear. So if you are unsure how it looks on you, just copy it.
Yeah,
and just don't care about what others think, and don't be too perfect.
Yeah, exactly, because finding your own style is it's supposed to be something that you do also with ease, you know. It's supposed to be fun, but it's
fashion is fun.
Yeah, exactly. And when you are taking a look at your wardrobe, it shouldn't be like a conundrum, or it shouldn't be like a headache every time what I'm gonna wear. Why, you know, when you know yourself, when you have a nicely made wardrobe, and this is what we are trying to help you to do. It's building a wardrobe that is coherent in many ways in all the episode. That's what we are doing. So when you are having this type of relaxed attitude, then you are just taking pleasure in wearing your clothes. You open your wardrobe. You don't feel that you have nothing to wear.
You always feel like you have nothing to wear. But even we, like, dressing up for the podcast, it's sometimes it's like, okay, I really want to wear this? Yeah, I will try.
Yeah.
So guys, even comment our outfits sometimes.
Oh yeah, please.
We already got some comments, and some comments were good. Some comments were a bit negative, but we'll still. Sometimes it's like this, that we don't know what to wear, and we are just grabbing something that was I don't know, on the chair.
Yeah,
on the chair.
Yeah, exactly, the chair. But I have this very laid-back attitude to it. To be honest, I'm putting a bit more effort at work, because you're embodying something when you're in presence of your colleagues, or even more when you are working in menswear like we do. So it's a bit different. We are working also on our image. It's part of the work. But when I'm coming here, I'm not overthinking. I'm just having fun, or I'm just putting the first thing that is myself.
And
because I don't really care.
some like safe outfits as well.
Yeah, exactly.
We all have the some safe outfits, but it's also something like I spoke with one year one PT at PT. I talked with Guibo.
Yeah.
And I asked him, do you know your outfits on PT? What are you gonna wear? I don't know. I'm just taking some clothes, old clothes, and I will figure out every morning.
But well, that's a bit what you did, because you took a lot of things. I had a bit less, but I was improvising, and the outfits, some outfits that I completely improvised because it was what was left. They were so nice that they were some of the best outfits that I was wearing, because they were really myself.
And that's why, because you didn't try too hard.
Yeah, exactly.
You just
it was making sense.
And guys, if you don't have this yet, you will get it. You can learn style.
Yeah.
You just need to copy first, and then you will feel like, okay, this works with that works with this. You just need to dare to try, to try some outfits. And if you live in Stockholm, for example, it's a great city to try, because nobody care.
Yeah, exactly. And I would say that exactly what you say is super important. You can learn style, and because it's
experience.
A bit like exactly, and it's like beauty. Beauty is partly objective. So there are objective rules that brings beauty in something, that can explain that something looks beautiful. But there is also this, how to say this, imperfection in it. So it is because it has this imperfection, and it is because there is a bit this laid back appearance to it, that it really shows the beauty in something. So part of it can be explained. All those rules that we're explaining are kind of objective, but there's also the subjective part of it. And
but even breaking rules, you can say why you broke a rule.
Yeah, exactly. It makes sense. I would say it needs to make sense.
Yeah.
It's about being real. That's it. If you're real, it will show in what you are wearing, and it will look cool.
Yeah, but guys, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't iron your shirts.
Yeah, that's not cool.
But maybe you shouldn't iron your shirts too perfect, because, for example, when you're wearing a suit or a jacket, it's just this front is visible. Remember that. If you don't have time, and just remember later not to take off your jacket.
With big.
It's also a pity tip. Yeah, just iron this part. Yeah, but just don't stress too much about stuff, because you're not gonna look perfect. Even tailors, even like rich people, if they can afford everything. But sometimes they just wanna wear some, like King Charles. We already
and I think there's way more this, because there's way more pictures nowadays with social media and so on, and there's way more retouch. So there's way more fakeness, and some people tend to think that fakeness is beautiful. But it's not. What is beautiful is what is real, and what is real. Because those things that we call imperfection, they are not imperfection. They are just normal things.
You will never find a wrinkle-free linen suit, because you buy linen to have wrinkles.
Yeah, exactly. And so what we are saying nowadays, like imperfection is beauty, like you would come back 50 years ago, they would say, why would you even call that imperfection? Like it has nothing to do with imperfection. It's just normality. So I think we are living in times where there's too many images. There's too many images, and there's too much fakeness around this, and experience will always show you the other way around.
Yeah. So, and even AI pictures, they are just too perfect. You can see that regular people, they don't look like this.
And that's the thing, there is this with robots. There is this I think it's Van Allee or something like this diagram. So it shows that the closer a robot is looking to a human without being exactly human, the more you are uncomfortable. Yeah. Because it's so close, but there's this little detail, you know, that you can spot that makes you super uncomfortable. It's the same with what we are talking about. If we are trying too much to be perfect,
you're not human anymore.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It feels uncomfortable for people. It's uncomfortable for you. It's not the way you want your life to be. You don't want your life to be uncomfortable.
No.
So not cool.
Yeah. So with this, I think we can summarize that just care less and you will look actually better.
Yeah, exactly. As long as you have known the rules, that you have tried them, and that you were good with those rules, then be yourself.
Yeah, like being sloppy is not what we mean.
No, exactly.
Never. But just be genuine, be yourself, and find your own style. And I hope that, guys, with us, you will find your style faster.
Yeah, exactly. Look at us.
Yeah.
Copy us.
Yeah, copy us, find us on Instagram, suit yourself _podcast on YouTube, follow us, and of course, share with family and friends.
Yeah, and subscribe, write us comments. Always super nice to read some comments.
Maybe some ideas for new episodes. Yeah,
definitely.
Bye. That was episode number 33. Ciao.